The Vail Jazz Foundation is dedicated to young jazz musicians and young jazz audiences. Our goal is to educate and nurture these people to appreciate the art form that we treasure so much. With scholarships provided to young musicians from throughout the United States and live jazz performances brought into the classrooms of 4th and 5th graders, we are committed to preserving America's truly innovative art form.
Every Labor Day weekend since 1996, 12 of the nation's most talented high school-age jazz musicians have traveled to Vail, Colorado for a life-changing 10-day musical experience. Led by a faculty of the world's greatest jazz musicians and educators, the students are led through a curriculum of intensive musical, personal, and professional development. Upon graduation from the Vail Jazz Workshop, these rising stars of jazz have become more than just students of the music. They are professional jazz musicians, ready to share their music with the world.
Hi, my name is Haley Neiswanger, and I play the saxophone. I am so thankful to have been a part of the Vail Jazz Workshop back in 2007. It blessed me with the opportunity to work closely with jazz greats that I truly admire and receive focused feedback on my craft. It connected me to peers that were just as eager and hungry to learn more about jazz as I was, and I'm still friends with many of them today. After having been to the Vail Jazz Workshop, I fell even more in love with jazz and the saxophone, so thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Kyle Tilstra, and I'm a trombonist from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'd say the workshop was truly a phenomenal experience for me, and the biggest takeaway I got from it was the level of musicianship in young musicians. I mean, my peers were amazing players, and to this day are pushing me to just become better as a musician and better at my instrument.
Young professional musicians that are on the scene now that have experienced Vail, who were so timid and so shy and insecure, that are now filling halls all over the world. The Robert Glaspers, the Ambrose, Kunsher, I mean, the list, it's a huge list. They're playing with, they're creating their own music, got their own groups, or they're playing with jazz masters.
Hi, I'm Jemani Smith, and I was at the Vail Jazz Workshop in 1998. I'm from Seattle, Washington, and it was a tremendous experience. It was incredible to get to come up to Vail, first of all, into this beautiful scene, someplace I had never been before. I had never been outside of Seattle, and also work with all these great musicians like Herlin Riley, John Clayton, Jeff Clayton, and Terrell Stafford, and it was just incredible. It filled me with life and with joy, and it taught me a lot, and it really kicked my butt too, which was exactly what I needed at the time to propel myself to the next level.
What I think the workshop really means is you may take with one hand, but you have to give with the other hand. That we're just conduits here to pass on this extraordinary art form. And in the process, the lives that have been touched, not just the students, it's the instructors, it's my wife and I, it's the staff of Vail Jazz, it's the community. It's inspired a lot of people to do great deeds, and I think this is one of the great deeds, certainly of my life.
So boys and girls, would you please give a nice welcome to Tony, Joey, and Andy Hall.
Thank you, Mrs. Galizia. Good morning, boys and girls. Our title of our class today is called Introduction to Improvisation. And boys and girls, improvisation is a very, very key ingredient and really is one of the things that makes jazz what it is.
Hi, I'm Tony Galizia, and very proud to be associated with the Vail Jazz Foundation and with our Jazz Goes to School program. I have this philosophy that being a fourth grader or a fifth grader is a very important time for students to learn a little bit about America's gift in music, and that is jazz music. Putting together 4 units in our program, which introduces them to the roots of jazz, which then we go on and introduce them to a class that involves not only the rhythm section, but the quintet and the families of instruments. I see the smile on their faces when they're leaving this beautiful setting and waving as they go out and talking to their friends sitting next to them and say, oh wow, that was a great show. I think that we've done a very good job in trying to educate our young students with the importance of American jazz music.